Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and Assalamu alaikum viewers. My name is Abira Said Filancing Wali and I am a level 1 student at Rahan School, Islamabad campus. So viewers, today is very special guest with us. Name is Michael Duffy and let's start our interview. Hello, how are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
And so please introduce yourself for my audience.
Sure. My name is Michael Duffy. I'm the founder of a cybersecurity company called Don't Get Hacked 24/7 Cybersecurity, and I run YouTube University. You can find us at iamyoutubefamous.com. I teach business owners, content creators how to fix or start their YouTube channel and make sure that they can become omnipresent by making videos and repurposing their existing content to all platforms. So very simply.
Okay, nice introduction, Michael. So my next question is this: what inspired to become an internet productivity promote?
Well, I um what inspired me to do what I do. Um, well, when you grow up, you need a job. So you either go get a salaried position or you become self-employed. I had a salaried position with the internet service company in Canada from for like 2 years, 2003 to 2005, and the job market is not always good. And what I found after applying for like 100 jobs in between 2003 2005, I couldn't really find any jobs in Canada for computer support. So I started my own business, and that was with a franchise that went for 17 years. And then I wasn't really happy with it, so I started Don't Get Hacked Cybersecurity in 2021, and then I was told to make my own podcast. I was told to make my own show, which brought me down the rabbit hole of starting with YouTube, and I've been on YouTube for a while, and then I became a monetized YouTuber. So I thought, hey, I do technology support for business owners, and I also help them get confident in front of the camera and start making their own content. And we find the best the best ROI for making content. YouTube's free. You can use tools like Restream or StreamYard for free to get your content on YouTube first, and then start learning how to repurpose your content. So it was just really a need to have a job, and I like helping people. That's my answer.
Okay, that's great, it's wonderful, Michael. So I really impressed. So my next question is this: how did grow in social media following?
How did I grow it? Just by posting and
Social
never. Go
social
ahead.
media.
Do you have the last interviewer put the question on the screen? Can you put on the question on the screen so I can repeat it back and give you a better answer?
Okay, that's great, Michael. So, Michael, my next question is this: please tell me that how long has been active on social media?
How long have I been act? That's a great question. With the Probably since I had my first business, the franchise. So I'm thinking Facebook, like 2008, 2009, something like that. YouTube would have been 2020, so it takes a while. I've been on those platforms. Audience takes a while to grow, and then you'll notice that you have to post regularly, and then interact with people. You brought up my label of the internet positivity troll. It's just because I know in order for people to see my posts or for them to add me as a friend, I got to go and post things on on people's posts that are usually generally positive, but you need to go post things or in a certain way to get a reaction. So um, yeah, no, it's been a while on social media. I never thought I'd start YouTube, but I was asked to make a show, and then I just ended up on YouTube. And then I realized if you do YouTube, YouTube has the out of all the social media platforms, YouTube sends the most high authority backlinks to Google search, which helps today because everyone's doing Google search or YouTube's. Google's number one search engine, YouTube's number two, and then AI's number three. And because everything you put on your YouTube channel, your title, your description, it's all text based. That really helps Google search and AI search to make sure you show up. So I'm done.
Okay, that's great. So, my next question is this: how does focus on productivity online?
How do I focus on being productive online? Um,
Yes.
you need to. That's a great question. How do you focus on being productive online? Well, you need a plan. You may not know all the uh, variables of that plan, all the steps of that plan, but you need to have a plan. And if you don't know what you may have to do a little bit of research to figure out all the steps. But generally, it makes it a little bit easier now having AI tools. Before, you had to do a lot of your own research on Google or YouTube or whatever other places you're doing your research on, because to get from point A to point Z, start and finish, you relatively need to know all the steps. AI makes it a lot easier, but AI is not perfect, and AI may give you improper steps. So just having a plan, and if you have a partner or a coach or a teacher, um, to keep you accountable, or at least confirm they like the progression of your steps. I think that's going to be that's a key, because I don't know it when one of my customers comes to me, whether it's cybersecurity or YouTube. I have a good idea, and I ask them what they want to do. Um, like in my YouTube visibility engine, I know they need to be making content every day, and then they need to be repurposing that content, and we never they need to be repurposing that content to shorts, because we know that automatic, like with AI, with software tools, we can take any short videos on YouTube and automatically repurpose them everywhere. But I can't get to that point until they're confident enough to make content. And in order for them to make content, they got to be comfortable showing it. So there's like, I know what the end result is, and I have to reverse engineer it to the beginning. So computer repair, same thing. It's We know where we want to get to, and we have to identify and solve all the challenges in between.
Okay, that's great, Michael. So, I move my next question. My next question is this: what challenge has faced in this career?
Can you repeat that?
Okay, my question is that what challenge has faced in this career?
What challenges have I faced in my career?
Yes.
Um, a lot, because not everybody's going to be happy with your diagnosis. I get that on my YouTube channel a lot. I get comments on my YouTube channel that I'm wrong, and that's fine, because I'm just documenting my experiences. So I don't know everything. I don't proclaim to know everything. I just know what I've been able to solve for people, and they paid me for that solution. So I'm just documenting my 20 years of cybersecurity experience, fixing computers, dealing with hackers, all that stuff. So um, people are going to be negative. People are going to tell you you're wrong. Sometimes you fix stuff for people they don't want to pay because they don't value your service, even though they knew the price going into it. I say I charge X amount per hour, and they agree, and then you fix their problem, and then they don't want to pay because it didn't take, in their eyes, it didn't take very long. But the reason it didn't take very long is because you spent 20 years perfecting a 5-hour solution down to an hour. right? So and I'm still only charging them for that hour, but they're like, oh, so it's just, you know, you advertise your services, people find you based on your social media or your in-person networking or friends of a friend of a friend referral, whatever. People are going to find you. They're going to ask you for help. They may not like your answer. They may not like your personality. They may not like your pricing. And you just have to move on to the next customer.
Okay, that's great. It's wonderful. So my next question is this: what is goal has a public figure?
What's it like being a public figure? Is that what your question is?
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Oh wow, you think I'm a public figure? Thank you. um, it's it can be interesting because when your business is busy, things are great, and this is why I tell people make content. It's very simple to get onto. On this call, we're using StreamYard. I teach my students to use Restream. Restream's free to broadcast to YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Just make content and make sure that you show up, because not everybody's going to remember you every single day. Not everybody's going to need your help every single day, but if you're showing up routinely, when people do go to Facebook or YouTube or where the other platforms are on, they're going to see you show up every single week. So you're just going to be remembered. Um, so even if no one is contacting you this week, you know that if you, I get this a lot is when I travel to a place and I show up at a networking event, or if I just show up in a room, sometimes people know who you are, and other times they have not met you before, but they've seen your face. And then they come introduce you to say, hey, I see you everywheres. And that makes you feel really good. They may not have any questions for you, but it's just they're like, oh, I saw you on the internet and now I see you in person. So I think it just builds that it just builds that like and trust factor so much quicker than not being a public figure. But it can be a challenge because you hope all the things people say about you are positive and great. We post our 5-star reviews on Google Maps, and we have a couple locations. Like we have an office Canada, USA, Dubai. So and those are 5-star reviews. So my focus is on making sure every um, piece of content on the internet you find out about me is positive. We've never had a credit card chargeback, so we've had people not happy about prices and people not pay, but I've never had anybody tell a credit card company to reverse a charge. So, we're just like, and I've been consulting for 20 years, so it's just like continuous, um, doing good work continuously and seeing how people treat you. That's the
Okay,
end.
that's great. Okay, that's great. So my next question is this: what is in today's digital world?
Okay, I got the digital world. What was the rest? Just repeat it, please.
Okay, I repeat. Don't worry. So my question is this. Yeah, my question is this: what is important in today digital world?
What's important in today's digital world? Two things. Um, strong, secure passwords, unique, strong, secure passwords that you can remember. So I have a YouTube episode about that. Um, very important to have unique passwords. Do not reuse passwords. Strong, secure passwords you can remember. 16 characters should be a phrase, a sentence. So I've got it. As I said, I got a YouTube episode about it, and it steps you through documenting and then changing and resetting your passwords every 6 months. So twice a year, record and change all your passwords. Number two, backups. So um, you know, you're in school, your age. My daughter's 13. You're gonna go through a lot of devices in your lifetime, um, and you're gonna have. It's just important to have backup copies of all your stuff because you never know when something's gonna get lost, stolen, water dumped on it. This goes for all ages because the primary thing I do for business owners is um, backing up their stuff. But it's usually business owners won't even have proper documentation of their business processes, the things that they do every day in their business, and then they don't have their data clean, organized, in multiple copies. So when there is an emergency like flood, fire, theft, user error, hackers, they don't know how to put their life back together because they don't have anything documented. They don't know what version of softwares they were using. They don't really know anything about their computer. They were just showing up every day, responding to email, whatever they do, plumber, doctor, lawyer, whatever. Like they do their business. They don't know what they're paying for. They just kind of go through life without a plan, but they're really good at what they do. So that's why they're in a business. And then some disaster happens, and then they don't know what to do. So documentation and backups are super important because that's the only way you can recover your business, recover your life, is if you know what you were um, using for software, and then you know where all your files were, because most people are just using the desktop and the downloads folder and they have no organization whatsoever. And it makes a real challenge for me when I come to restore your life, and it's take or any other computer technician, and it takes so many hours or days to put your digital life back together because you had no plan, no documentation, nothing. And if you don't know your passwords, it just makes it even worse.
Yes, sorry. Please
All right, no
continue.
worries.
No, sorry. Continue. Okay.
Um, I finished, but I just said passwords are super important, and then backups are super important because without knowing your passwords or having documentation of your business, your system processes, your backups, if flood, fire, theft, user error, if any type of emergency happens to your business without password documentation and data documentation, it's going to take so long to put your life back together. And that's all. Any stage speak you see me do anywhere is I'm like passwords and backups, passwords and backups.
Okay, that's good. It's amazing. So, my next question is this: please tell me that what platform most active on? What
What
platform most
platform?
active
Well, I've
on you?
shifted a lot. I've shifted a lot to YouTube just because I'm monetized on YouTube and YouTube pays me for each video, and because I teach YouTube, I'm on YouTube. I've got 4 shows per week, so Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So I got 4 shows per week. So that is a lot of a lot of planning. My wife plans them out for us. Makes I show up on. Let's say this: since we use Restream, when we go live, we stream it to all platforms. My biggest following is Facebook, though. So this is where we connected, was Facebook. And but with Facebook, if people report things you say or things you post, even if they're not, if people don't like what you say on Facebook, it's easy to get blocked or banned. So you got to be careful with Facebook a little bit. But um, I prefer people to subscribe to my channel on YouTube and follow me there. And if you don't know where I am, I'll go post. I'll take this video and I'll repost it everywhere, and then I'll put my YouTube channel handles there. So
Okay, that's amazing. So my next question is this: what is so yes, my next question is there. How does inspire young people?
um, how do I? Well, here's my inspiration. It is literally just start making content because what your teacher. I've met your teacher. I've met him in Dubai in person. So um, I'm just gonna see. There we go. I got my main YouTube channel up there on under my name. So go subscribe there and just watch me and make comments on my videos because I will respond to all your comments. And then if you reach out to me on Facebook and Messenger, I got a lot of people to answer, but I will um, do my best to get back to you. It might take a couple weeks, but I'll get back to you. Inspiration to young people. YouTube is the new TV, and things in your generation are much, much different than they were when I was growing up. But everybody's online, everybody's got internet access, and YouTube has more viewers per day than uh, Netflix and Disney Plus combined. So there's so many people watching YouTube. And we know that other social media platforms will come and go. TikTok had some issues. Snapchat has had some issues. All those eyeballs are still looking for content. So they're ending up on YouTube right now just because YouTube Shorts is getting very, very popular. And YouTube, you don't always need to make videos because YouTube just announced that they'll take the they'll take like a reel or a like a collage video of like 10 photos, and you can do it from your mobile phone. So you can now make content from your phone, and it's really 10 photos, and you can use AI music, and that's showing up in the shorts feed. So YouTube, you do need to be of a certain age to get YouTube. So if your parent may have to set it up for you and help you, and you tell them what to do and then just have them set you up on YouTube, because in each country they got a different age for YouTube. So this is a challenge my daughter has, is she has thousands of subscribers and she's met the monetization level, but because she's not 15 in Canada, they won't pay her yet, but she's getting a lot of experience with interaction with her subscribers, and there's already people making fan videos based on her videos. And I think that's going to be the you need to make an no you're good you need a job in the future, whatever age you are in your country. You're going to need a job. When you're a teenager, you can do jobs. When you're 18, you need a job. So if you can start building your video creation skills now, it's the future. Every business out there needs help promoting themselves, and that's going to be likely in the form of short videos, because short videos can be added to like all the social media platforms really easy, and then Google Maps likes short videos. So I would say just get it learn how to make videos, learn how to talk to people, learn how to interview them, learn how to make videos, and just it may not be what you go into, but I'm sure at some point in your life, making videos for people um, is going to be something you're gonna do, because you may run into a business opportunity or whatever, and not like the not like the videos that you see them using to promote themselves. And you're gonna want to show off your skills and say, hey, this is good, you got started, but I think we should frame the business or the products or whatever in a different way, because men will do things a certain way, and ladies and women do things a certain different way, and we all have different creative skills. So if you're really confident with what you do, you need to lead with that confidence.
Okay, thank you, and thank you again. You give me your very precious time. So, Nicole, my last question is: give me advice, give me message for viewers.
Advice for viewers. Again, follow me on YouTube, and follow me if you're on Facebook. Follow me there. Ask me questions. I like this format when I get asked questions and I can respond. Um, just get start. I've already said get started with YouTube, but find what you really like and then document it. So, if it's fixing bicycles or home staging or decor, or you already make, like, find something you like and just document that process, because then you can use that as your resume or your electronic press kit, because when you become older, if you get the benefit of being on stage, like I see this all the time when I go to events, is like anybody who's a public figure who's been on Facebook or YouTube or writing books, they'll come up and say, hey, look at this photo or look at this video. And it's crazy. That video is 20 years old, and it's how I got started on Facebook or YouTube or my career. Like, look how young I was. They always have documentation. They always have those receipts showing somebody this, like, here's where I got started and now I'm in front of you today. So it's good to just document your have proof of what you do. Like these videos you do at the Rayhan School are great, because you can use them, you can store them on YouTube forever. I'm gonna go get my copy and I'm gonna go redistribute it later, just so in case my audience doesn't see it right now, I can go redistribute it later on in the day in North America and see what type of feedback I get from it. So just document everything you do, so you've got receipts for people who may doubt your abilities, or they want proof that you've been doing what you've been doing so long. You're like, hey, here's a YouTube link of what I did 5 years, 10 years ago, and it just gives you more authority and more credibility.
Okay, thank you, Michael. You give me time, and this was our interview. I hope you like it. We'll meet the next interview. Till then, Allah Hafiz. Take care of yourself. Pakistan Zindabad. Rehan School Zindabad.
Yes, I haven't